How do I get top every game? Once you reach like plat to diamond, people stop playing top lane. The graph is like, top is like one of the most played, then you get to high, low, and it just goes. No one plays it anymore because no one wants to. Oh, fuck off. Oh well. Damn, that Olaf fucked that dude up. Holy shit. Okay. You know, I would be fine with them buffing Camille if her E hitbox wasn't that. Like with how long range it is, with how damaging it is, with how much attack speed and utility and shit it gives, it really shouldn't be like impossible to miss. And I think that's honestly where a lot of her balance issues have come from. Again, that she's a champion who's supposed to have counterplay, who has none. Are they really gonna buff that champion? I really hope they don't buff Camille. When they say there's too much damage in the game, that's what they mean. I think, honestly, if they buff Camille, I hope they nerf every rank 1 ability of hers, period. Like, nerf her shield to 10%. Nerf her W to, like, not have percent health damage at rank 1. Nerf her E damage at rank 1 to, like, 2. Like, she's just so outrageously strong early game that the only way to balance her is to, yeah, basically nerf her scaling into oblivion. Which is what they've done, and now they say, oh, she's too weak. Well, it's like, she's not too weak, she's just fucking impossible to balance. Like, how do you balance a champion whose every single rank 1 ability is practically an ultimate? At fucking rank 1. Rank 1 E is what, 80 damage, 40% attack speed, and a half map gap closer? Rank 1 passive is 20% health.
Where are you going? The test of good management.
Rank 1 Q gives you 2 attack speed resets, plus movement speed, plus damage, plus true damage conversion. Oh yeah, I forgot her E stuns, my bad. Yeah, here's how you win rank 1. Just press W, you've out-traded literally everyone in the game. Here's how you win rank 2, just E in. Between your passive and your E, you'll out-trade everyone in the game. Here's how you win rank 3, just E in and Q. Between your Q, your E, and your passive, you out-trade everyone in the game. It's kind of amusing to me that people say Camille is a weak early game when every single suggestion for pretty much every champion on how to fight Camille is to just not fight her early game, because no one can beat her early game. Like, who beats Camille early game? Yeah, I mean, you'd pretty much have to be a ranged top, I guess. I mean, you could be Jace, I suppose. That's about it. Pretty much everyone else loses. How does Renekton trade with Camille at level 1? Wait, have you guys played League of Legends? I'm actually confused. Do you guys ever play League of Legends? How the fuck does Jax beat her at level 1? Do you guys understand what Camille's W does? Wait, have you guys played this game ever? If you're playing against Renekton, you just walk up and Q. Or you could W, or you could E. If you're playing against Shen, you can just W. If you're playing against Jax, you just W. Well, Jax outscales her from level 6. Wow, I'm actually gonna go ahead and permaban you. Okay, so when I said don't fight Camille early game, wait to outscale her, your response is, no, lots of champions beat her. To which I say, okay, which? To which you say, well, Jax outscales her, you just have to not fight her early game. What? Like, sometimes, Twitch chat, Sometimes. Kled beats her level 2 up? No, he doesn't. Wait, I've played that matchup. Kled has no fucking chance against her. It's actually one of his most difficult matchups. Olaf? Okay, against Olaf, you W spam. You use your passive shield to fight. And if he tries to go for an all-in, you E away. Camille loses to Akali? Well, considering Akali is one of the most broken champions in the game right now, if she beat Akali, that would be somewhat concerning. Actually, I've noticed that happens all the time. Champion A is overpowered. Champion B beats Champion A. People say it's just a counter pick. Champion A gets nerfed. Champion B continues to be picked. Champion B was actually overpowered the whole time. Twitch chat with the no attention. Camille's early game is weak. Trust me, as a bronzy, I've played against a lot of Camille, and she's bad. Out of top lane, they should nerf Kali, Kennen, Jace, Riven. Yeah, they'd probably put the game. If you nerfed those champions, I think the game would be in so much a better position. Vlad, there you go, Vlad. I forgot about Vlad. Like, a lot of champions aren't even bad. It just comes down to there's some champions that are so broken, they overshadow everyone. Like out of top lane, Kennen, Jace, Riven, and Vladimir all fill like all the categories you'd want out of a top laner, and they're all just so much better than everyone else at it. Riven is blatantly and by far the best melee champion. Jace is blatantly and by far the best lane bully. Kennen is blatantly and by far the safest and most like broken thing out of top lane. Vlad is blatantly and by far the safest late game pick out of top lane. Jace ate a minor nerf. He went from basically auto-win to basically auto-win, but sometimes he could die, I guess. What I suggest is a nerf for Vladimir. Reduce his healing against minions from Q. Make it like a level thing. At level 1, it's 50%. At level 18, he could get full healing. But at least in the early game, he's so fucking unnaturally safe. Not only does he get to be ranged, not only does he get to last hit from range, not only does he get an invulnerability, but then he also gets to heal all early game. And that's not that bad until you consider that he's also this late game super champion. So he gets to be super fucking ridiculously safe while also outscaling everyone. I'm saying make it a percent. At level 1, it does 50% healing against minions. It would make him A, weaker against poke, and B, it would make him weaker against champions that can actually, like, hurt him. And if a champion, here's what you're gonna say about Hashinshin, yeah, and Vladimir gets bullied by Jace, then nerf Jace too. Jace is like the only fucking champion in League of Legends who can currently bully him, and that's because he's so fucking broken. Jace's combination of ranged poke plus mobility plus long range, it's not good for the game. It's funny, because Camille blatantly just gets outscaled as the game goes on, yet people pretend she's got a weak early game. How does she get outscaled if she's got a weak early game? Why did it hit a minion? I honestly was like expecting to have to flash that in or something, and it just like I was getting worried because she kept walking towards me. I'm like, is this a trick? Is this not gonna work? Should I flash away? Remember, Twitch chat, she's actually a really weak early game champion. Camille's early game is just so overbearing. That's why I was really glad that she kind of got fucked up by that fight. Her early abilities are just so ridiculous. Like, once you get some levels, you can kind of start hurting her, but, like, it's fucking hard. Because until you get a lot of damage, that 20% health shield just kind of wins. Really, I solo killed her? Well, if I literally ever solo kill a champion ever with literally anything, then that means that champion is bad forever. Because Hashinshin has never killed anyone, and is actually quite bad at the game. So obviously, if I solo kill anyone, that has proven once and for all that that champion is really bad in the early game. She's so stupidly broken early game. I really do not want them to buff that champion. Like, I honestly think her shield should be 10% at level 1, 15% at level 7, and then like 20% at level 11, or no, not 11, like 13. Like, her shield is so much of her issue. The fact that you can't trade with it, the fact that she gets it for free, you literally can't be good at Camille. The kit is way too forgiving. Ironically, for how complicated the kit looks, it's actually disgustingly simple. You literally, your E is impossible to fucking miss. So long as you know the Q pattern, you're just Q to Q. The only difficulty is learning where you can E on a wall. Camille's way too easily poked out. I'm actually gonna go ahead and permaban you. Yes, Camille is easily poked out. Camille, the champion with the best level 1 poke in the game, is easily poked out. Holy shit, Twitch chat. You guys are on a whole other level today. Really? Opposing team?
You will be where I want you to be.
I swear to God, the only fucking region that would do this shit is NA.